Guys, I'm going to give you Diesel 101. I'm going to teach you some of the fundamentals about the difference between a diesel motor and a gasoline powered motor. Look at this beautiful Chevelle. It's a Duramax LB motor in it, and it's got an Allison transmission behind it, and it's in a 1970 Chevelle. Boy, that's a lot of fun. But let me teach you some of the basics real quick about the difference. I'll put the peanut oil on it later. Here's the deal. A diesel motor doesn't have a carburetor. It doesn't have a throttle body. It doesn't have a choke. It doesn't have spark plugs. Ask me, how does a motor run without all of that? No distributor, no spark plugs, no spark wires, no carburetor, no choke. Wow, isn't that crazy? It's really, really simple because the fuel is oil. It only ignites under high compression. So you atomize the fuel as it's injected into the motor through the cylinder heads. It goes in and it gets a high compression ratio. 16:1 is like an average compression ratio on a diesel motor that's going to make it ignite. So that's all you're doing. So you compress it real high and you time the timing right to throw the fuel into that. That's either done with a mechanical fuel injection or like a crank sensor, so the computer knows exactly where the engine's at. It's that simple. If you want to run a tune on it so it goes really fast, you just dump more fuel into it and faster. And by the way, your throttle cable doesn't operate a carburetor or choke. Isn't it crazy? None of that is here. It's just raw fuel being dumped into that raw horsepower motor. And if you want to go real fast, you just increase the tune. More fuel, more fuel, more fuel. And one other thing is, you ever notice when you turn off a diesel motor, it doesn't shut off right away. You turn it off and it goes rah, 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 rah. That's because all you did was shut off the fuel pump to stop the fuel from going into the motor. Really simple. You're not killing the ignition because you don't need it. Come on, Greta. Ready to go for a ride? Hope this bad boy starts up, Bert. Fuel pump's on. Remember I told you. No carburetor. I got it in park. Open the window because we don't want that soot going in the hot rod shop. See if there's going to be fire in a hole. When you get in this car, you got to make sure you've had your tetanus shot, if you know what I mean. Every gauge up on the dashboard doesn't work, except for that one right there. That's all you need. Got about 60 pounds of boost going through that turbo. We're going to go kind of easy on it, let it warm up for a second. We're not going to push it, Murph. I refuse to push it. I'm not going to hit it, Murph. I love that car. So you can turn up the tune, and here's the deal. This little switch, I gotta put my hand behind here and turn it up one. Now it's gonna get a little jumpier, I'm not gonna lie. Guys, don't drive crazy when you're on the street, but want to have some fun with this, go to the racetrack. In fact, I think that's exactly, here we're double footing. Bring up the boost a little bit, a little boost.
It's falling apart.
Dude. You never want, seriously, you never want your rear end to jump like that. That's how you act like break an axle. So, woo! Ah. This thing is fun though, man. Isn't it fast? I'm not gonna break the boost up. That was a bad idea. I'm just gonna let the tires grab like they grab.
Just saying this.
Yeah, Murph, this is broken. Don't worry about this. It's in good shape.
Okay.
It's all about the fun, Scotty. Listen to that motor. Wow.
Jesus.
Now listen. Wow. That's the difference between a gas motor and a diesel motor. When you got a turbo on it, throw a little bit of extra boost. This one's got a 4-quarter turbo pushing it. Turn up the tune a little bit. And let it rock and roll. Roll some go. This thing's awesome. Love it. Love it. That's the difference. Like and subscribe. Follow along on our YouTube channel. We build cool Chevelles. This one is kind of my favorite this week. Peace out.